we get ready for a battle at 157. Will Lewan, the sophomore, matching up against Rob Kanniard.
Yeah, Will Lewan now a veteran after a freshman year last year that was very successful, going up against a Robert Kanniard, who is a freshman, and they're very excited about for Rutgers. You mentioned the fans. There's no more passionate fan than the New Jersey fans, and they would be packing this rack, and it is a very special place. They're very special fans, the New Jersey fan base, and it's too bad that they can't be in there. But it was exciting last year at the Big Ten Championships. And there's 2 points quick for Will Lewan.
Well, speaking of Will Lewan, Sean Bormet believes that Lewan can compete for an NCAA championship. The Montini Catholic product out of Chicago certainly comes in highly touted.
Second Montini Catholic wrestler in the lineup, and of course, the first one had quite a debut.
Yeah, Dylan Ragusin,
for Michigan.
With the fall in our opening matchup against Nicholas Aguilar.
Yeah, and it's interesting what Sean Bormet said about Will Lewan, or anybody that is a sophomore this year, because you still have the opportunity to be a 4-time NCAA champion, and that's never happened before for a sophomore, because if you're a sophomore this year, you're a sophomore next year. It's a free year. Very, very unique, and the freshman coming in this year theoretically could have a chance to be a 5-time NCAA champion. Of course, there's never been one, and we've never been in this kind of situation.
Well, it's obviously a different world that we're living in, as we have over a minute or close to a minute has elapsed here in our first period. Will Lewan, Sean Bormet told us that he's tough as nails, does everything right, and loves to put points on the board. Rob Kanniard finished his redshirt season last year with a 16-6 record, competed at both 57 and 65. A nice roll through there by Lewan.
Yeah, nice escape there by Kanniard there to get the 1-point escape. Talked about the experience of Will Lewan, international experience, cadet world champion, Fargo champ. He just got big match experience internationally, and so he's used to the big stage.
When Lewan did have success against Rutgers last year, he had a 5-3 win over Michael Van Brill, and Van Brill narrowly just lost in our last match. Out of bounds as they will go back to the center. 2-1 lead for Will Lewan, ranked number 9 against Rob Kanniard.
Hasn't been an easy road for Lewan in that he had a shoulder injury in 19, was out for 8 straight months, no training. He's just rehabbing, and that takes a lot to come back. And it tells you the guy's resilient and loves the sport. And here he is, all healed in his second year in the lineup.
Well, last year, a 21-7 record, 10-3 dual meet record, including a 72 mark in Big Ten duels. What was the call there, Tim?
I don't know.
It's a little confused there, as we are under 40 seconds to go between the redshirt sophomore Will Lewan and the redshirt freshman Rob Kanniard out of Wall, New Jersey. Kanniard, a 2019 state champion for Wall High School at 160, had a 46-0 record during that season, but he has quite a task against Will Lewan.
Kanniard coming in hard on the collar tie from both sides, trying to take that control and take the open shot from Lewan away from him.
And coming up during intermission, you will see the On the Mat series featuring that man, Sebastian Rivera, who transferred from Northwestern, 73 career wins, just got his first victory by major decision earlier tonight. We will have a breakdown of Sebastian Rivera, his father Steve Rivera from right here in New Jersey. But back to action we go here in the second period, as Will Lewan is now on top of Rob Kanniard.
Yeah, he got a reversal, and he's going to get back points. He's driving through, trying to get the fall right here, and he's looking for it. He's trying to drive through, lost the chin, and Kanniard does a nice job of getting off his back, but that's should be 4. What they give? 2 points. It's close to 4. It's close to getting pinned. And so Kanniard did a great job of getting off his back right there.
Well, Kanniard now looking for an escape to try to at least cut into this deficit And you see the riding time clearly in the favor of Will Lewan.
Lewan chooses he wants to go back on his feet right here, gives the escape to Kanniard.
He's all about offense. That's one item about Will Lewan, is he's so offensive. As you take a look at, he's barreling into Rob Kanniard.
Yeah, he's very, very dangerous. Came in on a double leg. That was just to set up a single leg. And then when he's on his single, he came up and tried to toss Kanniard. There's 3 different moves that Lewan had, and I don't know whether they're going to give.
I believe they gave 2 points to Will Lewan for the takedown.
Yeah, 2 points for the takedown. Stopped the attempted move by Kanniard. He does a really nice job in the defense. I think they might be talking about whether or not he should have gotten back points.
Well, I give credit also to Will Lewan because he saw where he was on the mat, and he had his left foot on the edge of the mat to keep himself in bounds.
Yeah, and I think that's right. I think they give 2 more for back points because he was still in bounds. So here we go. A little attempt to toss. Stop, and foot still in, back. That's at least 2 points near fall.
Will Lewan with the mindset to keep his left foot in bounds. I mean, that is, talk about a veteran.
Yeah, he knew right where he was, and well said, Ray.
Tim, can you believe that this kid is only just a redshirt sophomore?
Well, like I said, he's had a lot of international experience. He comes in, and he's not unlike a lot of wrestlers that are coming in. What's the difference between now and 30 years ago, 20 years ago? And that's the opportunity that these young men and women have early on.
Take a look at where the left foot is of Will Lewan.
And it's a cylinder. It doesn't even have to touch. As long as it's a cylinder, you just pretend that it comes up. And so there's the foot, and there's the back points. Good call stopping by the official. I think the assistant came up and said, hey, I think there were 2 points, back points there. Yep. 2 takedown and 2 near fall.
So
nice
they
call.
give the points to Will Lewan from Michigan. 10-2 advantage with 49 seconds to go in the second period. And I think that Lewan is of the mindset to try to get the fall, or even looking for a technical fall against Rob Kanniard.
Right, you're in the middle of the second period. You've got a major decision already. You've got riding time. I'd just like to go back. I thought that was good teamwork by the officials. You want to get it right. And, you know, we don't like to stop matches, etc., but you want to get it right. And those officials worked together there. And that was great teammate. And the head official just trusted his assistant. They took a look at it and added 2 more points on for Lewan.
Well, great job by the Big Ten Network, by us, to be able to bring you those sights and sounds. Final moments of our second period between Will Lewan and Rob Kanniard. Lewan in control as we head towards the third period.
You know, I was struck just by the picture a while ago of Rivera standing there by Donnie Pritzlaw, the associate head coach, a 2-time national champion, New Jersey native. But Rivera there, being a cheerleader, coming out, leading for his team. He was not happy with the win he had. I thought that Matten did a really nice job, but I think that Rivera was very impressive to get the 4-point near fall that was very difficult to get. So he wasn't happy. But I thought it was a very impressive win nonetheless by Rivera. But that tells you what kind of competitor he is and what kind of teammate coming back out and cheering him on.
Well, Rivera went to the dressing room, threw his headgear off. I think he wanted a more definitive victory, but nonetheless, he did get 4 points for Rutgers. But now Kanniard is trying to cut into this Will Lewan lead 10-5 as we are approaching 95 seconds to go in the third and final period. Seems like Lewan is slowing down just a bit, Tim.
Yeah, and I don't think his feet are moving the way that the Michigan coaches would like him to meet. They looked like they were just kind of plodding along there. Nice shot, though. And he's trying to slip that leg out right there. If he can get that ankle slipped out, he will cut across and get the 2. Kanniard trying to keep Lewan from coming around, and it is a stalemate. They'll go back up with 1:06 left in the third period.
10-5 lead for Will Lewan against Rob Kanniard. Lewan finished 21-7 last year, second team All-American. Lewan with 2 pins and 1 technical fall last year.
And that's blood time right there. Take some care of the blood there. But you make a good point about Will Lewan right there. You just want to see him take it all the way to the end. No reason not to. You've got a 6-point lead to take down, and a ride out would give the team an extra point. You should always be going for that.
And coming up on the Big Ten Network, the doubleheader continues when the Gophers locked up with the Huskers in the season opener for both squads. Big Ten Wrestling presented by Cliff Keen Athletic continues next on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. Cannot wait for that one, as Shane Sparks and Jim Gibbons will be on the call in Lincoln. A doubleheader as we begin the Big Ten wrestling season. 65 seconds to go in the third period between Will Lewan and Rob Kanniard.
Really nice job by Kanniard with the hips down, the block. He's looking to try to finish this. There's always a match within the match. Right now, Kanniard says, hey, I want to win whatever I can win, points-wise.
Well, every point is so significant, especially in this duel meet.
And every point's significant no matter the way you look at it. You should be fighting for every point. Like I said, Kanniard, what Goodell and staff are going to do, they're going to take a look and say, hey, look at that third period. Now, let's shore up some things in the first and second period, but what a great job here continuing to attack the match within the match. You won, and I don't know, I'm not a math major, but they might be able to show, hey, you won 3-2 in the last minute and a half.
Which just things about, I mean, wrestling is so much about confidence and momentum, however you may find it. And for Rob Kanniard, he could be able to hang his hat on some things that he did well in this match.
Exactly.
Now going for the takedown there is Will Lewan, but that one is out of bounds. He wasn't able to save his foot on that one, Tim.
Well, right now, Kanniard already with the effort that he is making is keeping what looked like a for sure major decision in tow. And it'll be just a regular decision. And Kanniard making a statement that, hey, I'm here. We're going to meet again.
And Will Lewan with the decision victory over Rob Kanniard to increase the lead by the number 2 ranked Michigan Wolverines. So Will Lewan makes his 2021 Big Ten season debut a successful one with a